Your coat's been gone a long time now, but the door still remembers how you leaned in close, you brushed my sleeve, like love was something I could keep. I've moved the furniture, changed the view, but not the way my heart knew you. Time has tried to do its part, but it can't erase every mark. My heart still wears your touch, like a scar that doesn't fade. Every place you used to be still feels where you stayed. My heart still wears your touch, even now, even then. Some loves don't leave your body, they just settle in. I've learned to smile when people ask if I'm okay, if I move past. I say the words, I play the role, but there's a place you still control. Your name still hums beneath my skin, like a song I can't forget. I don't chase you anymore, I just feel you. My heart still wears your touch, in the quiet after dark, in the way I hesitate before giving my heart. My heart still wears your touch, like it's stitched into my chest. I've learned to live without you, but not without the rest. Some loves don't break, they linger, like fingerprints on glass. I don't wish you'd come back, I just wish you'd passed. My heart still wears your touch, but I'm learning how to stand with the memory of your closeness, not the need for your hand. My heart still wears your touch, and I finally understand what we were was real enough to leave its mark on who I am. Didn't hit me all at once, no sudden fall, no burning punch, just little drops I didn't feel, till everything I loved was real. You stayed close, you stayed kind, but something in you stayed behind. I thought pain would scream or shout, not slowly soak my heart right through. It was love that hurt like soft rain, never loud, never wild, just wearing down what I believe. Mile after mile, it was love that hurt like soft rain, falling day by day. By the time I felt the storm inside, you were already gone away. You smiled like nothing was wrong, like we were still where we belong. Your hand still rested in my palm, but the warmth was almost gone. I kept pretending I was dry, while love was drowning me inside. I didn't know how much I bled until I stopped to breathe. It was love that hurt like soft rain, never cruel, never mean, just quiet damage over time that nobody else could see. It was love that hurt like soft rain, and I stood there anyway, believing if I stayed long enough it would finally go away. Now I know how heartbreak works. It doesn't always tear you apart. Sometimes it just settles in and slowly breaks your heart. It was love that hurt like soft rain, and I still feel it now, in every calm, in every quiet, in every letting down. It was love that hurt like soft rain, and I won't stand again under something falling on my heart that never plans to end. Leaned in close but didn't stay, like you were choosing what not to say. Your voice went low, your eyes went down, like love was scared to make a sound. I felt the ending in your breath before you said there was nothing left. Some truths don't need to shout, they leave without a sound. It was love that whispered goodbye, so soft I almost missed the sign. No breaking glass, no final cry, just quiet truth in your eyes. It was love that whispered goodbye, and I stood there listening to everything we couldn't say, fading under my skin. Your hand slipped slowly out of mine, like it was only killing time. You smiled like you were being kind, like staying would have crossed a line. I nodded like I understood, even though my heart never could. I heard the end before it came, and how you said my name. It was love that whispered goodbye, not cruel, not unkind, just honest in the gentlest way it knew how to find. It was love that whispered goodbye, and I didn't beg or plead. Some endings happen when you love enough to let them be. Now I replay that quiet tone, the way you left without a wound. Not all goodbyes are meant to scar. Some just tell you who you are. It was love that whispered goodbye, and I still hear it now, in every calm, in every pause, in every letting down. It was love that whispered goodbye, and I finally see you didn't leave to hurt my heart. You lived to set us free. We talked about forever once, like it was already ours, like time would always wait for us and never leave a scar. You traced your name into my hand, said this will never change. I didn't know how fragile forever could be that way. We believed in what we felt more than what we saw. Our forever slipped away while we weren't looking, not in anger, not in flames, just gently breaking. Our forever slipped away between the days. We held the promise of tomorrow, but lost it yesterday. We kept our plans in quiet words, like saying them out loud might somehow make them disappear, so we talked around them instead. Your eyes learned how to look ahead, mine learned how to wait. Love doesn't vanish all at once, it slowly loses weight. I felt the ending in the calm, not in the storm. I forever slipped away through ordinary time. We stayed close, but something in us crossed an unseen line. I forever slipped away, and I understand some loves are real forever, just not in the way we planned. Now I carry what we were without the need to hold. I don't curse the time we had, I just let it go. I forever slipped away, and I'm at peace somehow. What we were still matters, even if it's past now. I forever slipped away, but it was still true. Not every love that ends was meant to last forever. guitar, radio low, heart even lower. Your name ride shotgun in my thoughts, like it never learned to get older. Every mile pulls me further away, but I still see you in the rearview haze. Some roads don't lead you home, they just show you what you lost. I cried tears on the quiet road when no one saw me break. Just headlights, lines, and memory, and choices I can't remake. I cried tears on the quiet road, let them fall and go. Some goodbyes need distance to finally be let go. The night is wide, the sky feels deep, like it knows what I can't say. I grip the wheel and hold my breath through every curve of yesterday. And you're not with me, but you're not gone. You live in every mile I'm on. I didn't leave to run away, I left to feel the truth. I cried tears on the quiet road when my heart could speak. No promises, no brave disguise, just the man underneath. I cried tears on the quiet road and let the silence stay. Sometimes healing needs open space to clear the pain away. Now the horizon starts to glow, like something new might start. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I'm finally leaving the dark. I cried tears on the quiet road, and I'm still here somehow, not whole but moving forward 1 mile at a time now. I cried tears on the quiet road, and I don't regret the pain. It taught my heart how to keep driving through loss and through change. Against my chest, like the world could finally rest. You're breathing slow, your shoulders dropped. For a moment, time just stopped. I didn't know how rare that was, the way you trusted us. Some moments don't ask to stay, they just quietly pass away. That was the last time you felt like home, before the distance learned your name, before my arms became a place you didn't need the same. That was the last time you felt like home, I didn't know it then. I thought we had forever left, that was almost the end. You laughed that night like you were safe, like love had finally found its place. Your hand fit in mine so naturally, like that's where it was meant to be. I held you like the night was kind, not knowing it was saying goodbye. I mistook peaceful permanence, lost my sense of time. That was the last time you felt like home, before you learned to stand alone, before my name became a sound you didn't answer on the phone. That was the last time you felt like home, and I still feel it now, in the way I hesitate to hold anyone else somehow. Now I understand what home can be, not walls or rooms or keys. Sometimes it's just a heartbeat that chooses you completely. That was the last time you felt like home, and I'll carry it with grace. I don't need you back inside my arms to honor that place. That was the last time you felt like home, and I let it go. Some loves don't stay forever, but they show you where you belong. We didn't rush to the goodbye, didn't slam the door, didn't cry. We walked the ending hand in hand, like we both understood the plan. Your eyes stayed soft, your grip stayed loose, like love was learning how to choose. Every step felt heavy and slow, like our hearts already knew. We ended in slow steps, one breath at a time, not falling apart all at once, just losing the line. We ended in slow steps, no fight left to prove, just two people walking away from something they once knew. Your shadow stretched along the street, matching the sound of our feet. Said my name like a memory, not like someone you still need. I wanted time to stop and stay, but endings don't work that way. Felt the distance growing wide between each step we took. We ended in slow steps, side by side, then apart. Every pace pulling us further from the start. We ended in slow steps, and I felt it then. Love doesn't always leave in anger, sometimes it just lets go of your hand. Now I walk alone through places that still know changed. We ended in slow steps, and I still feel them now. Every time I hesitate before turning around. We ended in slow steps, but we ended all the same. Some love stories don't shatter, they quietly walk away. We meant well, we just missed the mark. Try to heal while tearing apart. You needed space, I needed proof. Neither of us knew the truth. We fought for peace, but chose our sides. Called it love, but lost the fight. We were close, but out of tune, playing different songs too soon. That was when we loved the wrong way. Same heart, different need. I was reaching out for closeness, you were begging to be free. That was when we loved the wrong way. No villain, no mistake, just two people wanting love, but asking it too late. I held tight, you pulled away. Both of us afraid to say what we needed, what we feared. We hid it all behind we're fine. I tried to fix what wasn't broken. You tried not to need me. We didn't stop loving them, we just stopped understanding. Separate lives, you were guarding your heart while I gave away mine. That was when we loved the wrong way. Still caring, still true. Love didn't fail us, we failed how we used it. Now I see it clearer. Love needs room, love needs will. You can't force what has to grow, and you can't stay where you don't belong. That was when we loved the wrong way, and I forgive us both. We tried our best with what we had and paid the final cost. That was when we loved the wrong way, and I've learned from the pain. Next time I love, I'll listen more to what love needs to say. You walked out slow, didn't rush the door, like you might come back once more. Your keys were gone, your coat was too, but the room still felt like you. I stood there longer than I should, holding on to the way you looked. You didn't say you'd be gone long, you just didn't say goodbye. That was when you left the light on, like you planned to return, like love was something we could pause and not have to unlearn. That was when you left the light on, and I stayed right there, believing in the glow you left instead of the empty air. The house felt warm but wrong somehow, like hope was teaching me how to wait for footsteps that won't sound, to believe in what's not around. I slept with doors unlocked at night, trusting that small remaining light. You didn't mean to mislead me, you just weren't sure. That was when you left the light on, and I read it wrong. I thought it meant I'll be back soon, not I won't be long. That was when you left the light on, and my heart stayed still. Some goodbyes don't slam the dark shut, they just forget to kill the switch. Now I turn it off before I sleep, not out of anger, not in grief, just learning how to let the dark be honest with my heart. That was when you left the light on, and I finally see it wasn't meant to guide you home, it was meant to teach me how to stand in my own quiet room without waiting for you. You left the light on for yourself, I'm learning how to live without it too. We still share the same old silence, still knew the rhythm of the room, but something in us stopped remembering why we ever bloomed. Your eyes passed over mine like they were searching for someone new. I felt the moment slip away when love forgot what it used to do. We weren't broken, we weren't wrong, we just didn't belong anymore. That was where our hearts forgot each other, still close but out of time. We spoke in words, not feelings, crossing every invisible line. That was where our hearts forgot each other. No anger, no regret, just two souls losing the language they once knew by heart. Your laughter came a second late, like it had learned to hesitate. I reached for you out of habit, but love didn't reciprocate. We stayed polite, we stayed kind, like strangers trying to be fine. I felt the distance growing wide between each passing day. That was where our hearts forgot each other. In the middle of the week, you stopped reaching for my hand without noticing me. That was where our hearts forgot each other. And I finally saw you can't remind a heart to feel what it's already lost. Now I look back without the ache, just quiet truth and grace. Some loves don't end in tragedy, they end in a different place. That was where our hearts forgot each other, and I let it be. Not every ending needs a villain or a reason to bleed. That was where our hearts forgot each other, and I still respect what we were when love remembered before it forgets. Looking forward while I was trying to stand my ground. You talked about tomorrow like I wasn't still falling down. I smiled so you wouldn't worry, said I'd be fine somehow. You didn't see my hand shaking when love slipped out. I didn't ask you to save me, I just hoped you'd notice. You didn't see me falling right there in your arms. You were letting go so gently, you never felt the harm. You didn't see me falling, I hit it too well. Some hearts break quietly, so nobody else can tell. You said we'll always be okay, like that covered everything. You spoke in careful promises that didn't mean a thing. I stayed upright, stayed composed while my world came apart. You already halfway gone, I was losing my heart. I didn't wanna hold you back, so I held myself together. You didn't see me falling because I didn't let you know. I made it look like strength when I was letting go. You didn't see me falling, and I won't blame you now. Some pain stays invisible until it hits the ground. Now I understand the truth. You weren't cruel, just unaware. Love doesn't always announce itself when it's tearing you in half. You didn't see me falling, but I finally stood back up. Not because it stopped hurting, but because I'd had enough. You didn't see me falling, and that's okay somehow. I caught myself in the silence, and I'm still standing now.
The house is quiet in a kind of way. Then it was that final day. Your laughter doesn't fill the room, but it doesn't ache like it used to. Time has softened where you were, like sunlight on a worn-out floor. I don't reach for you in pain, I reach for you in memory. Your absence has a warm memory, not sharp, not cold. It sits with me like an old song I never outgrew. Your absence has a warm memory of who we were back then. It doesn't hurt like it once did, but I still feel it when I breathe you in. Your name still comes up now and then in quiet talks with old friends. I don't look away, I don't flinch, I let it pass like a gentle wind. Love doesn't always leave a scar. Sometimes it leaves a softer mark. I've made peace with how we felt, not with forgetting. Your absence has a warm memory, like dusk instead of night. I've learned how to live without you, but not erase has a warm memory, and I carry it with grace. What we were still lives in me, just not in the same place. Some loves don't need closure, they just need time to turn pain into something you don't have to hide. Your absence has a warm memory, and I won't push it away. It reminds me I was capable of loving someone that way. Your absence has a warm memory, and I'm finally okay, holding what we used to be, without wishing it would stay.